Okay, so let me tell you, most of you started reading me from when I started doing weight loss, right? Correct, yeah. And those of you who may be new readers, I'll just let you know that basically this was a weight loss blog, and it's sort of delved into just being my life blog because I was doing jack shit with the weight loss. Anyway, I have thyroid issues, and I have, not issues, but problems in my body, and I have diabetes type 2. And I was originally told by an endocrinologist when I was first diagnosed many, many years ago that if I fixed up my thyroid issues, the diabetes was actually a secondary problem that was caused by that. I've had doctors say, yeah, as if, and I've had plenty of people saying, so, you know, poo-pooing the idea. So I basically worked out to keep my mouth shut and just listen to my endocrinologist. Anyway, with all these, my emotions and hormones and everything being out of whack lately, basically what I thought I'd do is contact some people that I'd heard about way back when my ex-husband and I were trying to have children. Yeah, that long ago. These people were on Today Tonight, which is like a 7 p.m. program for those of you that don't live in Australia, and there was a story about this naturopath that was working wonders, and she was called the Baby Maker. Her name was Ruth Sharkey, and you can Google her. She basically what they did was they got something like 70 infertile couples who'd been through IVF cycles unsuccessfully. They went to her just as a bit of an experiment, and 68 of them fell pregnant within 3 months. Sorry, forgot to add that bit. And basically this woman said, I don't make women have babies. I balance women out. So I completely, when their systems through stress of life and all the rest of it, sorry, I'm using my hands heap, aren't I? Shadow puppets, whatever. So basically she said, I completely balance out their system, and then their own body falls pregnant because it's balanced. This makes complete sense to me, right? So I actually rang them a couple of months ago, or maybe 2 months ago, 8 weeks ago, and said, are you able to reverse or fix hypothyroidism, diabetes, and balance me out again? Because I wasn't born like this. I was a skinny little gymnast, you know. So are you able to fix me? And without even blinking, they just sort of said, yeah, that's no problem. We've done it before and we can do it again. And yeah, that's great. And I was pretty stunned, and I've sort of been putting things on the back burner going, oh, you know, we don't really have the money to be spending a couple of $100s on a consult and things like that. Anyway, I finally, after I had my breakdown a couple of weeks ago, I just thought, I don't care. My health is really, really important, and I tend to come last with everything else, you know, like everyone else gets new clothes and new knickers and undies and whatever they want. I'm talking Scott and my boys, that is. But mums always leave themselves for last. So I just pulled my finger out of my bum and gave them a ring. Anyway, she said I wasn't able to get an appointment until the end of September. This is a couple of weeks ago. And then last week she rings me, the receptionist, and said, we've got an appointment, we've got it now. Tomorrow, if you want it. And I went, ugh, scrounged up some money, got some money together, and I had a consultation over Skype. Before this consultation, I had to do maybe an hour's worth of like a questionnaire about my health. It was really intimate, you know, like, does your wee smell? Do you fart a lot? All sorts of stuff. Do you have discharge? It's everything that you can possibly imagine in a female's health. Anyway, so I filled all that out before the interview. She read it before the interview, and then when we were doing the face-to-face interview, which was cool as shit, may I add, via Skype. So we did it, yeah, face-to-face pretty much. And I think my consultation actually cost $95 and not a couple of hundred like I thought. And ta-da! I've now got my very special own made up I only have to have 5 meals in the morning, 5 meals at night, and it's specially made for me. After 6 weeks, I'll have blood tests, and then the next lot of formula is made for that lot of blood tests. So I may be getting better and better and better, but she's actually changing the formula according to how my body's reacting to it. I think that is fantastic. Anyway, she told me, we went through all sorts, and she said, we'll have you off your diabetes medication in 4 months. She said, I can foresee it, and hopefully have my thyroid reversed and be back to balanced and normal Beck before I fell sick with everything. And I should be back 6 to 8 months. She said it may take a little bit longer, it may take less, depending on how I react to I also need to sort of change my eating and stuff like that. She suspects that I might have a gluten sensitivity, not so much an intolerance, but a sensitivity, which upsets my tummy a fair bit. And when that's happening, your body doesn't actually take nutrients into its belly. Anyway, there's all sorts of stuff. So what they've put me on is Thyroplex. Oh, sorry, this was $60 for 6 weeks worth, so $10 a week. Hello, far out. Doesn't taste the best, but you just mix it with water. It tastes sort of like bitter acid kind of, you know, oh, I can't even explain it. If you've ever done a detox and had to take those tablets, you know what I mean. So we've got Nourishing Flora, and this is basically good strains of bacteria. It's like probiotics and stuff, but in a capsule. So, like, for example, they say, do you suffer from flatulence, bloating, bad breath, constipation, or poor digestion? This will basically get you back on track. So just while we're starting off, she's got me on those, and she's also got me on Thyroplex, which is a supplement to support your thyroid. She has not in any way said that I need to go off my medications or anything. She's actually going to work with my doctor, and if anyone wanted to do it, then she'd work with your doctor, depending on how forward your doctor was and how much they think out of the square. So she's working with my doctor, and they're getting basically a care plan in place, and constant blood tests like every 6 weeks, which big deal, you know. God, you can whinge about needles and stuff like that, which I always have, or I can get my ass better and start living my life again, you know. So yeah, so basically I've got to do that every 6 weeks or so. So hopefully this is going to pull it all back in. As she said to me, I've seen too many women with thyroid issues who plug away and they, you know, get along, they do quite well, and they lose some weight, and then the second they stop, it just piles straight back on again because the thyroid's not functioning. And that's initially how I found out I had thyroid issues, because I put on something like 30 kilos in 12 weeks. It was astronomical. Anyway, so that's what they are. The company is called Sharky's Healing Centre. It's in Brisbane. They've helped over 5,000 couples fall pregnant. What I said to her at the end of my consultation, though, was, so do you think you can help me? Do you think we can reverse what's been done? She really wants to get in and help my liver and my kidney, because the functions are really down on those, which I didn't want that to hear that. But I had to. Yeah, so I asked if she thinks that I'm able to be helped, and she said, absolutely. She said, I've got someone who's a woman who's just completed her program, but she said she had almost exactly the same symptoms, test results and stuff like that, and she said once we got her thyroid back on track and it was fixed, she said without even dieting she lost 45 kilos, and I went, that's about how much I need to lose. So that's, you know, it's really, really warming. And after my consultation, I have to tell you this, after my consultation I got on and tried to show my mum this link of who these people were, and I found out that this woman has actually been on Oprah, she's been on the Discovery Channel, all sorts of things. So I absolutely have no problem in recommending her. I'll post the link down there, so if anyone is interested in getting themselves better again, yeah, then maybe you can do it, even if you're ready to have another child. Anyway, thanks for listening. I'm really excited about my treatment, and